What's up, world of tankers? Welcome back to my channel. This is Top Gun-Blitz, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Regressor. This tank is a Tier 9 hybrid nation heavy tank. And here are the stats for the tank. It has 2050 hit points, around 2200 damage per minute, 12.5-second reload. It has 268 penetration on AP, 336 on APCR, 73 on HE, and the AP does 450 damage, APCR does 390, and HE does 560. The aim time is 3.6 seconds, dispersion is 0.292, and has 8 degrees of gun depression, and this tank has very good mobility for a heavy tank, with 45 kilometers forward, 14 in reverse, an average speed of 30. I love the mobility of this tank, it's excellent. The armor on this tank is not the best on flat ground. Pretty much anything can penetrate it. Hold down, you can get some occasional bounces, which is good, but this is not a heavily armored tank. And here are 3 replays I'm going to be showing you. I'm going to be showing the capabilities of this tank, and 2 of these replays are masteries. One of them is a loss, but it ended up in a mastery. So let's get this started. As you can see, I'm going hill on mines, which is the best move usually to do when you're in a hold down heavy tank. And you can see this mobility, it's awesome. We got to the hill very fast. And I really love the gun of this tank. It has pretty good penetration for a tier 9 heavy. And I also love the 450 alpha of this gun. It hits pretty hard, and the reload is not too bad either. So all around, a pretty decent tank. As you can see, the enemies start capping the base, and most of their heavies are on the city side, which I don't know why teams start to go to city on this map. It sucks, but I guess it is what it is. Get a nice tracking shot into this Jag Tiger. And I'm trying to hold hill here. That way the enemy team doesn't have an advantage over us. And I'm gonna see if I can sneak a shell into his ISU. And I do. A nice 565 roll. Awesome shot. And I get a nice slapperoonie into this STA. Now I can see here there are only 3 enemies left, so I'm gonna go ahead and push around. It's very important to always read the map, the mini-map. That way you know the positions of the enemy and you know when to push up. I'm gonna go for a shot on this M103, and somehow I track him and I bounce the shot. Very unlucky. I'm gonna go for another shot on this M103, and this time I clear him. As you can see, I didn't bleed a lot of health in the start of this game, and it benefited me at the end of the game. I get another 450 shot into this WZ, and I'm gonna go and try and get another shot into him before the enemy farms him out. And yes, I'm able to clear it. And we gotta get a victory with 3400 damage and a mastery, which is crazy. It's pretty easy to get a mastery in this tank because not a lot of players play it. Here's the second game in the Regressor. Let's see how we can do in it in this game. I like to go middle on this map with this tank because it has some mobility and you can get into some positions to get some shots out on the enemy. As you can see, we are already going 40 kilometers an hour, which is crazy. Has very good mobility. I'm going to peek around this corner and see if I can get some shots into the enemy. But I got spotted, but in return, I spotted one of the enemy's tanks. As you can see, I'm sitting in this corner because I'm scared to cross because they have an FV and that tank can really nuke me. And I decided to go ahead and go for the cross. And in return, I was right, that FV was sitting in that corner. I'm so lucky that he bounced me. We are going to focus fire on this object on 40. He's still sitting in that corner. And you can see this tank's excellent pen right here. Nice 443. And our team clears him out. Gonna go for this bad chat, he gets cleared. In return, one of our teammates gets cleared, and I get a good shot into this STB. And at this point, we are losing. And I have 2 meds, one behind me and one in front of me. I'm gonna try to focus on this STB, get a good shot into him. And this Conway is in the corner, focusing on me. I'm gonna go ahead and clear this Conway. And hopefully I can get a clear on this STV. But our teammate clears him instead. And I'm gonna focus this FV-183, get my shot into him. And as you can see, this tank has very good mobility, so I can go around. I hit the adrenaline, I can try to get another shot into him. And I do, I clear him out. And this bad chat is firing me from a distance. And we spot this BZ. We could try to get some shots into him, and we're able to get another nice shell into him. I'm keeping an eye on this bad chat, that way he doesn't farm me out, and I get a nice clear into him. I guess this Lorraine wanted to clear. There's only this BZ left. So I'm gonna go and try to get some shells in there and get some damage. And I am able to get one more shell before my teammate clears him. Another nice victory with 3600 damage, 1500 damage blocked, which is pretty good when we get a first class. And here is the third and final game in the Regressor, and unfortunately ended up in a loss, but we were able to farm out the enemy team pretty well. And I am going medium side on this map, which is the way you usually want to go on this map. And you can see this mobility, we're going 45 kilometers an hour, which is really fast for a heavy. We're able to get over this ridge, no problem, without getting crossfired. We're gonna try to get into a hold down position. And I see that their heavies haven't crossed over the ridge yet, so I'm going to get a nice shot into this Bernard, and I'm able to track him in the process. But in return, I get hit once. And again, I get a nice shell again into the Carnarvon, 437. And I see this I-6 trying to push up, and then I see this BC trying to cross, and I get a nice leopard into him. I love the alpha of this gun. It hits pretty hard, the reload is good. One drawback is the armor is not the best on this tank. And I get a nice kill shot into the Carnarvon. We're up to 1700 damage already. I'm gonna try to use this mobility to get this IS-6. Get a nice shot and a bounce from this IS-6. And at this point, my team is starting to die out really fast. So I'm trying to get a lot of damage out as much as I can. Get another shot into the IS-6. 2500 damage. Then this Pantera is gonna push me. Get a nice shot into him. Keep on tunneling me. Up to 3000 damage. And try to get an HE shot into him. And it's unfortunate. Wasn't able to pen, but still did a 199 damage to him. Now, at this point, this defender's starting to push me and farm me out. And try to focus this Pantera and get the clear into the Pantera. Now all there is this MK1 defender left on the med side. Get a nice shot into him, nice tracking shot. But at this point he has more HP than me, and I'm not hold down anymore, so I can't get much bounces from him. Get another nice shot into him, and this MK1 defender unloads his clip into me. I'm gonna try to go chase him. My driver is down, so that's unfortunate. I might have had a chance if my driver wasn't dead, but it's what it is. Get a nice max roll 563 shot, and he finished me off. I end up with 4900 damage, almost 5000 damage, and I don't know what this Emil one is doing. Yeah, just really unfortunate that we get this type of team. Would I recommend to buy this tank? Yes, it's a good tank, but it's very overpriced. It is 75,000 gold for the bundle, where you can fully upgrade these tanks, because these collectors do have modules that need to be upgraded, and you upgrade them with those green coins in the shop. I think you could buy many better tanks for that price. You can buy a tier 10 tank, 4 tier 10 tanks for that price. You can even buy a good tier 9 tank like the Object 752 or the K91 or the KPZ. And we get another mastery, 4900 damage, almost 5000. That is it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye bye.